furniture background. Hello.
Hello. Yeah. What beautiful house you have as well. Yeah. Yes. Good evening. Today is the
Good evening.
first Thursday of May. Wow, wow. Time really fly. Yeah. So today, thank you, Esther and Jim for being here. Thank you, Liwa. Thank you. Yeah, Liwa. Good evening. So, tonight we are going to talk about purposefulness, like purpose. What is our purpose? But this, from the what I find out is purposefulness actually is a noun, okay, and then actually it come from the word purpose. So the definition of purposefulness is the quality of having a definite purpose. So everybody have a purpose in our life. So this is the quality of having a definite purpose. So but that is a noun. Okay. So purposefulness, this is Auntie Boleh again, learning new thing. It's quite a word to me, but we do have purpose in life, not in life, okay, can be good in life, but we do have purpose in doing many things. Auntie Boleh, like Triosome is also kind of that we have a purpose now, we sharing what we learn and sharing of so many new things. The words are, especially also new words to me. Commitment. We do have haiku and last week. So many past 2 weeks. There's so many things. So we have the purpose is to let the rest. What yeah, thank you, Jean. Okay, of sharing.
I don't know it's from who the whistle.
From my phone.
I thought you are giving wait. Oh, thank you. Or what Auntie Boleh say. Thank you. Let come at the right time, Thank you, Esther. Okay, purposefulness. Okay, this is a noun. Okay, let's talk about what do you mean, or what are you going to interpret about purposefulness? Yeah, Lizzie, please, thank you.
Thank you, Auntie Boleh and Esther Smalin. Hi, and the viewers. Very good evening. Purpose, so many purpose. Like this hat, the purpose is to make me beautiful. And then you see, I am wearing a Auntie Boleh t-shirt. Thank you, Auntie Boleh. Da.
Good.
Yeah, this is a red color, and Auntie Boleh is wearing pink color. Purpose. Yeah. Uh, I like to touch on purpose in life lah, because when we say purpose is a noun, and what's my purpose in life? So I will touch on my purpose in life. About 10 years ago, or maybe 15 years ago, I have set in mind that my purpose in life is to be happy. My purpose in life, one of my purpose in life is to be happy. Of course, there are some of those who are near me, surrounding me. They say, "How can you be so selfish? How can you say that your purpose in life is to be happy?" Again, I give some thought about it, and I still believe that, yeah, one of my purpose in life is to be happy. If I'm not happy, how can I make others happy, or how can I influence others to be happy? So it will still stick on. One of my purpose in life is to be happy. And yes, we need to be firm with our purpose in life. Again, doesn't mean that the purpose cannot change. It can change. Everything now in the world is about change. CHANGE. Change is one thing that we cannot avoid. So for the time being, one of my purpose in life is still to be happy. Yes, Esther smiling.
Okay. I mean, my purpose in life, as far as when I know come to understanding what is life. So I find that, life, I don't want to go through cycle, all these things, like normal cycle, I think no need. So I said my purpose in life just to lead a simple, holy way of life. But I didn't intend to be a nun or what lah. I just said to be a holy way of life. That is what my intention. So from there I have no, like, starting that time, then we have this boy girl that time, that stages it didn't catch me much attention. because there are stages in life, right? One stage after another. So the stages when it come, it didn't attract me so much because maybe my purpose already set lah. And then when have children, after that, it really that since because what we talk, the thing will attract. So really when there are many offer for me to be a nun because the senior that see me they will try to arrange me and then say you have free education in which university they can provide, and then can be a nun with knowledge. I find that it's quite interesting, but I said no lah, not my choice, not my choice because that time my mother around. I only think that I be educated and then I can earn more money for my mom. That's what all I think for that very moment. And then life carry on, and then the stages I will go on. Later I will share continue part 2. Yeah, so the purpose is there. Auntie Boleh.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we all have a purpose in life. It's true. Like Regine, the purpose is to be happy, and Esther is to be simple. Yeah, for Auntie Boleh also, yes, to me is I also want to be happy lah. Because yeah, no doubt sometimes we do facing lah. Actually, we do face many sort of things to turn us out. But the most ultimate the aim, yeah, because purpose here it says that if someone is purposeful, then we have purpose. That shows that they have a definite aim and a strong desire to achieve it. So we want to achieve it. So my purpose also want to be happy. Yeah. So okay, now we talk about purposefulness. Okay. So we say purpose. Question to ask: so purpose is your purpose in life to be happy, to be simple. So now we come to that purpose. So how are we going to say we talk about how we call that? When we want now we have to be focused. So could it be that need to focus much on what our purpose is, or is it general, something like that? Yeah. Then yeah.
Purpose come with a focus. If we want to do something, we have a purpose in our project or even in our life, we need to be focused. If not, we will be so like sway. People said this, you sway. People said that, you sway. And also, talking about this, whatever you want to do it, do it, and not to wait. Because yesterday we lost a very close friend, Jennifer Liu. Yeah, uh, she was such a cheerful and bubbly lady, and she has lived to her fullest, in my opinion, because even though she has challenges in her health, but for the last few years, she keep on learning. She kept on learning, lifelong learning, whatever she have not laid her hands on, and if she has an opportunity, she will. She will go into uh, the purpose-driven life, purpose-driven life, because she want to do. She's very focused. She want to live to the fullest, because she really, like us, we don't know when will be the last day of our life. So yes, purpose, be focused, and to do it. Like Nike said, just do it, and not to wait. Say maybe another day, another time, because we never know when our time to go. So yes, Auntie Boleh, purpose, need focus, and need immediate attention if possible. Yes. Yeah, Esther.
Okay, purpose. So purpose, we need focus. We also our intention because purpose is something that we intended to do, intentionally doing. So that is we choose it as a purpose. I My purpose is like this is because I intentionally choose to be like this. My purpose is to be simple, so I intentionally choose to be simple. So it's still our choice. Then to make it clear that to make clear that purpose have meaning, that means the choice, the intentional intentionally choice that we make, the choice that we make intentionally, if carry meaning, then we have to, for me, I find that it's just live in the present. Because after that it's over, it keep on flowing, like keep on flowing, so it's keep on over. So the purpose, what is the meaning, of the purpose? That means to make full use of the present. I find that that is more is purpose. That is serve the purpose. To be in the present, there's a purpose. Like Auntie Boleh, 100 times already this and that. How can she? Because she in the moment, every moment she doing. Every moment she doing, so accumulated, they become a meaning there. Otherwise, the purpose will not have any meaning. If we didn't do our best, be the best for that very moment. So I find that now and here it's very important to be purposeful. Yeah.
Yeah, thanks, Jean and Esther. Yeah, because sometimes I don't quite catch the thing of purpose, because purpose also sometimes very what purposely, purposeful, and our purpose in life. Yeah. So yeah, Jean was saying about the be so be focused in a way that mean immediate attention. And thank you, Esther, for elaborating. Like what my purpose is, Auntie Boleh, okay, 101 meet up. So that there's something that I have a purpose, so I keep on doing and do it immediately, do it now and then, yeah. So having a purpose. Okay, sometimes okay, we do have this purpose in life, okay, and then I change, so here and there we always have some people they have this kind of thing. And now but Jean's purpose is last time happy, now also happy lah, so doesn't change lah. Like Esther is always so simple, and that's maintained lah. So sometimes we do change, and then we want to how are we able to sort of have a purposefulness that to be improved. Sometimes we want to improve in life, but some people they have that. How can we able to help to make that thing like be improved in whatever way? Yeah, you get what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah. Jean, unmute yourself.
Yeah, like the other day, I also came across a reminder, you can say a reminder from Dr. Madan Kataria. He is one of the co-founders of Laughter Yoga. In his daily Zoom Laughter, international Zoom Laughter, he mentioned that 2 ways to be happy. Simple way. One way is that we laugh. Because it's not that when we are happy, we only laugh. We laugh and then we become happy. Another way it is to be with happy people. One of the fastest way to be happy is to be surrounded by happy people. Because if you are surrounded by non-happy people, you want to be happy also, it may take more effort lah. So again, this purpose also, how to strengthen our purpose, to be surrounded by people who are in alignment with your purpose, or who know your purpose and who can support you with your purpose, and not be in the wrong group of people who will pull you down from your purpose, and then then we will become so unsure of our purpose that we keep on changing our purpose. So be surrounded by people who will give you the support, or can also give you a certain more meaning into your purpose. Purpose doesn't mean purpose in life. Purpose in your project, purpose in your activities, and purpose in your family, or even your workplace, your community, your surrounding. So be surrounded by people who support your purpose. Yeah, one of the way that we will not be go off. But again, sometimes we ourselves may not be in the right path, and then people will come and tell us. So again, we need to be experienced, or use our gut feeling to because we know ourselves best, and but be guided and supported by others to reinforce our purpose in life. And when you say purpose in life, sometimes things happen for a purpose, or things happen for a reason. So things happen for a purpose, and when we realize it, the purpose is actually a very good purpose. The universe will be in alignment with us. Yeah, Esther, smiling.
True. I mean, for purpose like myself to start from simple, to be simple as a purpose. So whatever I do, try to be simple, not only externally simple. I mean, thinking also simple. That means don't have to think too much. I mean, all simple, cut short, and then simple thought, not too complicated, That's why I don't assume like if not clear, go and ask to clarify, not to assume, not to doubt, not to this and that. This cut off, this become to the purpose Is closer to a purpose. So to the simple because I take simple as a purpose. So I work on this simple If I have to think 2-3 days, that is not simple. So it's not like, so it's not the way. So if I doubt someone, if I doubt, wow, the story becomes so big, also not simple. So I mustn't doubt. I go and clarify. So I find that if we have a purpose, like a simple, we can work on it, and it become very good lah. So I find that the if I carry on like this, I find that what actually I want actually is freedom, because from this simple, I work in this way, I become freedom. What I gain is really freedom. If freedom, then means more homework to do. How to be free if let's say if someone said you something and then you become so angry and then you keep on thinking, wow, like this, it's not free. That means my mind is not free. So how to be free? So from this, we have to work on it lah. Work on it. How to be free. So from articles that we read, from talk that we attend, from this and that. So when there is a purpose, that means when there is a target, we know how to work into it. For sure, whatever thing we want, there is homework for us to do. So whatever thing there is no free lunch lah. So what we want, for sure there is homework to do. And I find that I have a purpose called simple, and your works towards freedom. I find that it's wonderful. And this one is a continuity, because it will affect one's habit, and this habitual tendency will carry on. Yeah, Auntie Boleh.
Yeah, thank you. Esther, I think was saying about something. Things happen for a reason, and to be surrounded by people who is what we want, then we need to be surrounded. Like want to be a happy person, we're surrounded by happy people. Yeah, if we're surrounded by the sad people, how can we be happy? So we have to be very strong, then we can influence her. If we are not that strong, then we'll be influenced by them and we become sad. So what are we? Jin said we have to know ourselves, and we know ourselves better in a way. So that means things happen for a reason. I do sometimes, it is also like how Auntie Boleh started our Auntie Boleh meet out in the Triosome. It's also during MCO. And then I see many people those started doing the business, during this MCO, and they really come out of it. They do it so well. And so, yeah, they are always things balance in a way. This thing happen and that. So we need to, what do you call that? Do what we can in a way. So, yeah, to remind ourselves, to be surrounded with the positive energy people. This is something, because sometimes we tend to be very down, I mean, and then if two-person also keep saying down, we will fall down to the bottom. Okay. Sometimes, okay, and again, we say purpose in life, good or bad. Not everybody, they are quite blur. Sometimes, let's say for sometimes, I'm also blurred. How can we help? Let's say, we to help. Sometimes, how do we help others or help ourselves to find what is purpose in life? Yeah, something like that. We may help people because some people, they don't. But how can we help or help others or help ourselves to find a purpose in life? Yeah.
Helping others, helping ourselves. Yeah, I feel that by demonstrating, we ourselves demonstrate, then others can see. And if you keep on telling people, it may not work if we ourselves do not display. For example, say, how you say it, like recycling. Can I say recycling? If we keep on telling people, hey, don't throw plastic here, don't use plastic, this and that. But then that means is that that's one of the purpose to save Mother Earth, is to use less plastic. It is a good thing, yes. But if you keep on telling people, or even the government go around displaying a lot of things, telling people, but then the lawmaker or we ourselves are not demonstrating it and not doing it. So how can we have a purposeful, driven type of society towards a certain project? So like Auntie Boleh, you did ask, how can we like say push ourselves or push others to be purposeful or to find their purpose. It is like I said, to demonstrate it ourselves, individual to demonstrate it, to display it, and that is one of the quicker and one of the sure way of getting people to be more focused and more purposeful in any projects and in any activities. Yes, we cannot enforce people to follow this purpose or follow that purpose. We can influence, and that start from us to demonstrate, demonstrate, demonstrate. Yeah, to you, Esther Smalin.
Yeah, I mean when someone they feel that your way your way of life good then they will ask how you can be like this, then only we start telling otherwise we never say about this topic. That's why if Auntie Boleh didn't bring up this topic, I didn't say about this topic. Didn't think of this topic. So when people ask, we will say say like, yeah, normally they will say how you can be all the while like so happy. All the while like so happy. When I'm working on freedom, for sure there is inner joy, right? Because a person that can feel free, that means it's inner joy. Then you can smile easily, you can laugh easily. Although you still, you know that there's still a lot of work to do. There's still a lot of homework to do. But you can just easily smile and easily contented. Whatever you see, you can see abundance. Or some say, you should have, you can live better. But when we're working on this homework that time, we'll find that everything is already abundance. Not means stop here. No. It means I know I can be better. But at the present moment, I also feel contented. So that is the feeling. That is, the feeling is experiential. I mean, that's why sometimes it's not to say. What we say is really like rubbish. Because when didn't try out what you say, then it's really don't know what you say. Also, sometimes people listen already, you don't know what you say. Because I really can't say. So like in Mandarin, it say 法无可说所说非法. Because it's really there is not something to tell. But I can say in a way, put it in a simple term is that everyone can ask yourself what you like to feel often. Most of the time, what actually you like, how you feel, how you feel, what type of feeling that you like to have most of the time. So from there, you can work into it. They say, I like the feeling of being free, feel free, like freedom. Then I can work from there. So that become my purpose. We can work in this way. Ask yourself, like, I don't think everybody will like, I like to feel sad all the time. No, right? Most of the time, I like to feel sad. I think no. So sadness will not be your purpose. If I say, I like to be, I like to feel happy most of the time. This one is like generally most people like this. But got do homework, no do homework, that will be a different. So if you say, I like most of the time happy. I know people will say, I know not always can be happy. I know. But most of the time, I hope that most of the time, I like to be happy. So in this way, you take happiness as your purpose and you do homework. You do homework and you start doing homework. That what it means by doing homework. No, there is no question 1 or 2. But the homework is like anything like just now Li Jing share whatever related to happy one, then you near to it. You be with them. They say the one that spoil the happiness one, that will spoil one, then move away. move away. Like destroyer, then move away lah. Then supporter, then we go nearer. So because why? Because we are hatching the egg of happiness. Well, like we are sitting on the golden egg of happiness to keep it warm. So we need a supportive one. And the destroyer one, we will get further away from it. That is how the purpose work. That is what I can understand. Yeah.
Yeah. Thanks, Esther. Yes. Very good description, Esther. Hatching the egg, yeah, golden egg, yeah. I think in fact this is the life, I mean, we have to slowly warm it. I thought we want to have it, but must do homework just by word saying. Just like what we say, Jim, recycle bag and all this kind of thing, plastic bag. Yeah. This way, we try not to use plastic, but we want a lot of plastic to hold all the rubbish. These are also plastic, and people like to keep when we go shopping. The other day when I just went for shopping, so we asked for plastic bag to fill in some of those grocery things. We say we cannot give you because everybody they start taking and put in their pocket and they bring home to want to keep it as throwing the rubbish. So things like that, people, as I say, even though we know a recycle, take care of mother, but if people they don't do it, so we have to demo ourselves that make sure that we don't do it. But sometimes, yeah, it's a reminder, Jim. Sometimes we really need to focus on. If we really want to take care of the Mother Earth and this kind of thing, we really need to focus with the intention that we want to do it. Yeah. Thank you so much. Yeah. So lastly, sometimes we say that because here it say purposeful, how are we going to save the world? Something not world Mother Earth but Jean already given the one of the example that is to less use of the plastic. Okay. So last but not least, come to purpose. So let's say now, I might say that today I I just feel that I want to change my purpose in life because I'm set already now. So my purpose in life is no more happy. I should have what I should have what. But at that moment now, because my happy friends are not with me. So I cannot be happy at that moment. So how can we make ourselves actually to make us tinker back? We need to think ourselves because we are not all strong. So last very short one we say about this, how to help ourselves.
Yes, to me, anchoring is very important. We have anchors that means your past experience. When was your happiest moment? You anchor on that and bring back that happy moment, and that will offset whatever you are feeling now. Anchoring, because when you're anchoring on the positiveness, it can give you power. Yes, I've experienced a lot, like I have walked on fire, so it's really an achievement, so you can do it, and you find something to anchor on, and you bring that in, because if you're alone you don't know what to do, or of course another way you do ho ho ha ha lah, you laugh because we are all potential laughers, or we are already laughers. We can just bring out the weapon to laugh and be happy. Yeah, Esther.
So for me, I mean anchor is important. My anchor is from like phrases of articles lah. So sometimes article I read some phrases I find it very strong then I will use it. So whenever stages come, I just read out the phrase I feel I can stand up again. So I find that is very good. And then like one example is like the Heart Sutra lah. It say when there is no obstacle, there is no worry, then there is no fear. When there is no worry, there is no fear. There is no doubt on them. That means there is no hindrance, then there is no fear. The hindrance is caused by our own thought. So these type of articles, I find that just a phrase alone become a very strong mantra during when times they need. Helps a lot. Then like lotus lotus is a general one, lotus flower. If from the mud it still can bloom up. In a pond that is so smelly pond, nobody like but the lotus can make into a lotus pond. So whatever thing can be turned, can be changed to better.
Yeah, yeah, Esther. So yeah. So thank you for the sharing today. The purposefulness, yes. Thank you so much for being the Auntie Boleh Triosome. See you again next week. Thank you. Bye bye. 5, 4,
Thank
3, 2.
you.
So thank you.